Hi and welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, Head Currency Analyst. In this video, I'm going to be taking a look at Swiss yen as this pair could be about to make a move to the downside. Now, the reason being is because the strength analysis recently has showed that the yen has been gaining strength and that the Swiss franc is starting to lose strengths. So when those two currencies start to diverge, we could start to see a change in the overall trend in the market. And as we saw a couple of weeks previously, there was a really strong bearish candlestick in the market. Now, typically this does lead the week after to then retrace, but could we see that then continue going into this week? Now we're going to draw a couple of support and resistance levels to help us to identify a couple of key areas to watch. But if this momentum is going to continue, where could we see the price head towards? And if I just zoom out a little bit, we can see that there was a lot of price action just down in here around about 118.60 or even lower towards the sort of 118 level just here, because we can see there was a lot of price action in and around that area. So this week we may actually see price do one or two things. We're going to see it come straight down into this area or pull back up first and move to the downside the following week. But if the strength meter is suggesting that the Swiss franc is going to lose some strength and the yen's gaining, we could see this drop this week. Now I'm going to just line up a few levels on the weekly time frame and then go down into a lower time frame. So I'm just going to look at the current week's or the previous week's high here. Then we're going to look at the previous week's low just through there. And then what we're going to look at is the midpoint of the weekly chart. So what I'm going to do is just grab a Fibonacci tool. I'm going to go from the low to the high. It doesn't really matter which way you do this because we're only looking at the 50% of this. And then I'm just going to draw a line on the 50% tool just through there. Let's get rid of that. And let's go down into a 4-hour time frame. So these are the key levels I'm going to be watching going into this week. And the first one is going to be the highs, because price is pretty close to trading at these highs just through here. And we can see recently that there was a little bit of price action from this point where we had a couple of rejections. So what we could see is price rally up, even break out of this level, but then give us a false breakout and a lower high. If we get a lower high after the price breaks out, this is a really good sign that the price is going to break to the downside. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be looking for first. Second, if price continues to break down and comes back through the 50% of the weekly candlestick and trades below it and forms a nice little lower low, lower high pattern, again, I'll be looking for opportunities in and around this area. The 50% is quite nice as well because it has found support previously last week. Okay, so that's a nice area to watch. And then lastly, the lows. If price is going to trade lower, this is going to be our targets for the week, and we should be looking for price to come and retest those weekly lows down through here. So once I watch this week, Swiss yen, if the price gives us a false breakout of the weekly highs, we can look for a short opportunity. If it also trades below the 50%, we can look for reversal opportunities to continue that downtrend. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'll speak to you in the next one.